Butch, I'll start with you. Were you aware of any fraudulent activity within academics involving either your players or anybody in your staff?
Absolutely not, Chris. I mean, obviously, when you're the head football coach, there's a lot of things on your plate. Our coaching staff, we were completely interested in our players graduating, having great careers and success academically, but to deem or to say that we had any idea that there were fraudulent independent study classes. Yes, did we know that players took independent study classes? We did know that they took independent study classes, but that they were fraudulent or that there was anything, crooked about those classes, we had no idea.
I would think some people watching might say it's an opportunity for a coach to claim plausible deniability. You've got academic counselors out there. You might go to an academic counselor and say, look, I need you to keep this individual eligible, so you do whatever it takes to do that, and I'm going to take myself and remove myself from the case. Is that possible that could happen?
No, absolutely not. I mean, we worked very, very well with the Dean of Admissions, with Steve Farmer, our academic support people. We met with them twice a month. The one thing that has been out there that people have alluded that maybe myself or our coaching staff would have known was a PowerPoint presentation that was presented to Weinstein that was a 10-page document, and one of the pages alluded to the fact that there may have been some misproprieties in the African American Studies program. That whole 10-page report, though, was targeted to just 8 students out of 120 on our football team. And of those, it talked about that there was great progress that semester in class, that the team was doing good academically. So we were constantly getting feedback from the academic support. They met with our coaches on individuals that needed maybe some guidance or some encouragement, class attendance or whatever that it might have been. And so, but to deem that there was any kind of knowing on our part that there was any kind of fraudulent things was totally incorrect.
Mack, you were there in the early 90s when this program was supposedly, at least according to the Weinstein report, began. Were you aware of any of these paper classes that were happening?
Chris, I was, and I had a wonderful 10 years at the University of North Carolina. It's a proud academic institution, and I never, ever heard, felt, or saw anything inappropriate academically, even to a point. Now, a lot of the guys that played for us are tweeting and Facebooking me over the last couple of weeks here with the new report that's out saying, Coach, I'm very proud of my degree. They'll send me the picture of it up on their wall and say that I want people to know that I worked really, really hard for this degree. I will say, like Butch just said, after 30 years as a head coach, I never told an academic counselor where to put a young guy in a class. I never told one what major to take. I've never met with a dean. I've never met with someone in the department. I've never gone and talked to a faculty member about a grade because that was perceived pressure. So from my standpoint, I would get reports like Butch got reports, but it's simply on grades.
Gotcha. Thank you, gentlemen, for your candor today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.